Hey, there's no doubt about it. One couldn't be there or watch it on television, certainly as an African American, and not be proud and not inhale this historic moment. So it was a great day, no doubt about that.
Where's the but, Tavis?
But Dr. King in his life talked about the triple threat, the three evils of racism, poverty, and militarism. And I said the other day that if you're not going to talk about racism, poverty, and militarism, then why stand where Martin stood if you're trying to do justice to his legacy? Today we had references, subtle references to racism, and acknowledgement, finally, of poverty, but deafening silence on militarism. Now, with Syria looming as the backdrop, as you talked about earlier tonight, I didn't expect this president or any president, anybody who's the head of the American empire, to talk about militarism. But you're not doing justice to the life and legacy of Dr. King if you dance around racism, poverty, and militarism.
Why do you think President Obama is wary of going there?
That's a question you'd have to ask him. As far as I'm concerned, as I've said many times to you, racism is still the most intractable issue in this country. This country is 3% richer than we were 50 years ago, and yet there are more Americans in poverty than ever before. The numbers of black folk in poverty are off the charts. Underemployment, unemployment for African Americans, numbers are ridiculously high. Poverty is threatening our very democracy. It is now a matter of national security. So how it is we think we can avoid talking about poverty and focus our attention on the middle class misses the point. The new poor are the former middle class. And with regard to racism, as I said, we live in the most multicultural, multiracial, multi-ethnic America ever, but racism in this country is still real. And I thought watching the president today, that when he finishes this speech, he's going back to the White House, and he has to make a decision about Syria. And so I ask myself, are we going to honor Dr. King today in Washington with our words and then dishonor him tomorrow or in the days to come in Syria with our deeds? That's a serious disconnect.